Quiet on the set. Please tell me your name, your age, what today's date is. Go.
I'm Bryan Fry. I'm 24 years old. Today's date is November 9th, 2016, and I'm at the headquarters of Oklahoma City Teen Challenge.
Awesome. Bryan Fry. Tell me. Just tell me something.
Tell you something.
Yeah, tell me something.
I don't know. What do you mean tell you something?
It's been a good year for you,
Heck yeah. It's been a real good year. I'm getting to where I want to be with the relationship I have with Jesus Christ, and that's something I really always wanted. It's just kind of seems unreal, I guess, to where I'm at and where I was a year and a half ago. So,
why a year and a half?
well, a year and a half ago is right before I came here to Teen Challenge the first time, and before that, it's pretty bad, pretty bad off, and during my mess, I knew I needed something else, and I just wasn't sure exactly what it was. And then,
When you talking about your mess, what does that mean?
I was, in drugs, using methamphetamine. I was doing a lot of it and going down a really bad road where I lost everything and was to the point where I didn't care. So it was just a bad spot to be in, especially having that attitude of not caring. So it's just not a good place to be.
Yeah, why didn't you care?
I didn't care because I don't know. I used a lot of things as a crutch. Anything that would be I knew everything I did was my fault, but I would use it as somebody else's fault. I would, if I lost my job, it was somebody else's fault, and then I would get high because I had a reason to get high, I guess. And so I don't know. I was just self-pity, I guess, and that's it.
What have you learned this past year?
And, I learned that you kind of just gotta deal with your problems not only by yourself, but give it a lot of it to God. You have choices in life, and you can either go your own way, make your own choices, or you pray to God and then ask for His help for every choice you make in life, and that goes from the smallest choices like, what are you gonna do during your day, or just real big choices, as in you're gonna move anywhere, or just big choices, I guess. I kind of screwed up on that.
No, you're good. I know you've had a couple miracles this year.
Yeah.
That are awesome in your life. To talk about those.
I had in my mess, I got Hep C, and got found out the second time. This last time I came back to Teen Challenge, found out I had Hep C, so I got lucky and found this place called Open Arms, and they got me the medicine I needed to cure it, and I got it for free. And within a couple months, I had no Hep C. I got cured of it. And also,
wait, that medicine? How much does that medicine cost?
The medicine would normally cost $120,000, and I got every bit of it free. So
because you're in Teen Challenge.
Oh yeah. And that was from God. That's one of those things that.
So you're completely cured.
Completely cured. Not a drop of Hep C. But yeah, that's from being in Teen Challenge. If I didn't come back to Teen Challenge, I would still be out there and still have that problem. And so that's just one of God's miracles. And got my GED while I've been in here. I got kicked out of high school for being high, and I never got my GED. After that, I always would say I was going to get it, but I wouldn't. I would start it and never finish it. But being in here, I really wanted that, so I went out there and they helped me get there, and I want to say help me get back, but we got it done. I got my GED, so
that's awesome.
Yeah.
How long had you been trying to get your GED for?
For about 6 years, since 2010. So yeah, 6 years. So I was pretty excited.
Was your family excited?
Oh yes, my grandma was just happy. I've never, she's tickled to death. Really, she just couldn't believe it, and my dad's proud of me, and it's really awesome to have your family proud of you. For the first time, actually proud of you, and it's just a great feeling. I don't know, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
How's your family situation?
Family is, they're all, shooting for me. They're all happy that I'm here. They're all happy that I'm staying. I have a relationship with my dad that I've always wanted. I can talk to him and just call him up and not have to worry about is he upset with me or anything, because I know he's proud of me. And my grandma, she's there for me. I can actually have a conversation with her and help her also. And that's I got 3 kids that hopefully when I am able to start working and proving that I am going to be the dad that I should have been a long time ago, that I'll be able to have that relationship restored. So there is hope.
That's awesome. What are your plans for the future once you graduate?
Well, plan on staying here with Teen Challenge and hopefully finding a way to help with the vocation department here and help the guys get some jobs and get some crews going and just help out the guys. I don't know. I have a heart for the new guys that come in, even though it's tough and a lot of the new guys come in here and think everything's a joke, just like I did the first time I was here. And I just want to be that person that can get on their level and kind of help them through, because it's tough right at first, and I just feel like I need to be here and help some guys out. So
you're gonna give back to Teen Challenge?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stay around until God tells me otherwise. So
how is that living your life obedient to God? Like how you probably didn't used to do that.
Oh no, I didn't even know God talked to people, honestly, or the feeling of His presence or the Holy Spirit. I didn't think any of that. Last year I actually went to the retreat, not this last retreat, but the one last year, and the guy was talking and he was talking about the Holy Spirit and just kind of ministering to everybody, and I was just sitting there, and I remember just talking to Buddy Blaine and just wasn't accepting it, wasn't having it, and I just was so, I don't know, just focused on myself. I just didn't believe anything, and so now that the second time around, I've actually got a relationship with Jesus Christ, and I felt the presence, and I know that He's there, and that I'm in God's will. It's just it's awesome, and actually doing what He wants me to do, and just seeing the benefits from that is it's really awesome. So
well, I'm excited for you, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Have you made some lifelong friends here?
Oh yes, every one of these guys are my buddies. I love everybody here, and it's going to be different. And just because I'm used to going to bed and having 12 guys, to fall asleep by, and it's just going to be different. I mean, I don't know. I'll still be here to see the guys and everything, but it's just kind of, I don't know. It is a little sad moving on, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a new season that I'm ready for. So
that's awesome. Well, thank you, Fry. Love you. Excited for you. It's bittersweet.
Oh yeah,
it's awesome. Thanks, sir.